So let's discuss what we mean by apply as an adult coming to be cared for by a relative. You must need long term care from a parent, grandchild, brother, sister, son, or daughter who is living permanently in the UK. So, if for example, you are living in the UK and you wanted your mother to come to UK and you wanted to take care, you can only apply from outside the UK unless you are applying to extend your visa on this visa. So basically, if you are outside the UK, you are in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or America, anywhere, and your son or daughter is in UK and they are inviting you that they will take care of you when you will come to UK. Now, one of the following must also apply to the relative. They are British national, you must have a British nationality passport, or they have settled in the UK. For example, if you have ILR or permanent residence. Now let's discuss what you must prove. You need long term care, you need to prove that to do everyday personal and household tasks because of illness, disability, or your age. So, if your parents are old and they are in back home and they cannot do any task themselves, they are very old and no one can look after them, no one can take care of them, then this visa is for that purpose. You are 18 or over, the care you need is not available or affordable in the country you live in. So, if you live in India and your care is not affordable, you can't afford over there, and you wanted to come to UK and someone look after you, and your parent, your son, your family members, your relative must be British national. You must also prove the relatives you are joining in the UK can accommodate you and care for you either the whole time your relative has permission to stay in the UK, like a British citizen, 5 year if your relative is a British citizen or settled in the UK. ILR we are talking about. How long you can stay for. How long you can stay depend on the status of your family member. So if someone got the ILR, it's according to that. But if anyone got the British nationality, then it's a indefinite limit of time. If your family member is British, Irish, or settled in the UK, you may stay unlimited in the UK. You will not need to apply to extend or settle. So you do not need to apply for extension because your family member is British national and they are bringing you in UK. You're like they're bringing parents to UK to look after them. Then they don't need to apply for extension or settlement visa. They can stay as unlimited time. Now let's discuss what information you must provide. You must provide all your names, your date of birth, your current passport or valid travel ID, copies of your photo page and any visa or entry stamps in your previous passport, a copy of your biometric residence permit if you have one, detail of any previous immigration applications you have made. So if you've been to UK before, you need to provide all those details of any criminal conviction, your national insurance number if you have one, which is also known as NI number, your parents' date of birth, nationality if you are applying from outside the UK, your TB certificate, where you're coming from, because you will be coming unlimited time, so you need a TB certificate if you're coming over 6 months. A certificate translation of any document that is not in English. You'll need an email address to make an online application. You will also need to give proof of your finances. Prove your English language. For example, if you have done IELTS or you have studied before any qualification in English, you need to provide that. You may need to provide additional documents depending on your circumstances. For example, a sponsorship form from your family member in the UK. So I'll discuss first how what we mean by sponsorship form and then I will discuss knowledge of English. So what we mean by sponsorship form. This form is known as SU07 and it started from June 2023. That's the updated version. Drop me an email and I can email it to you if you need one. This is known as sponsorship undertaking. On this, you mention full name, date of birth, place of country, nationality, just the basic things. And sponsor is undertaking the details. Like sponsor is undertaking that it will look after and it will provide all the details, and all the details are correct. On the second page, the sponsor will sign and also provide the tenancy agreement, bank statement, like all the relative department like documents required. And on the last page is need to be certificate. It need to be certified by the notary public. So your judge nearby, your court can do that. Your anyone nearby can do like from government official person can do that. You need to attest this basically. Okay, now let's discuss the knowledge of English when you do not need to prove it. So, if your parents are old, then the good news is you do not need to provide that. You do not need to prove your English language certificate or anything. If one of them are true, you are applying as a child, you're applying as an adult coming to be cared by a relative. So, if you are applying for a parent visa, so obviously that means you applying in terms that they will come to UK and you will look after them. You have been in the UK on a family visa for 5 years in the past, or you are extending it as a partner or parent. You are over 65. So, most commonly, parents are over 65. So, in that case, you do not need this visa. I mean, your English language certificate. You have a physical or mental condition that prevent you from meeting the requirement. So, old parents, if they have any illness, any kind of problem that they cannot study, or they have problem in studying, they do not need to provide English language certificate. Now, if your qualification is from a university, like you have studied before inside the UK or outside the UK, and you have studied in English. So if you're coming from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, mostly all these countries, they have English as their medium of language. So you just need to send that certificate to ECCTIS, which is formerly known as NARIC. So if you search online ECCTIS, and you just send them a certificate, you pay them a little fees, and they will give you the equivalency. This is the website for it. Now let's discuss how to apply this visa. You must apply as an adult dependent relative online and complete appendix. This is the website where you will go and you will submit the application. I'll discuss the appendix after this slide. visa-immigration.service.gov.uk /other-OOC. So, Appendix 1 for Form VAF4A, Family Settlement as a Child or Adult Dependent Relative. This is what you need to submit. In this form, you will take, this is the form, like, I'll send you an email if you need it. Just drop me an email and I'll send it to you. And if you need it, it's also available on gov.uk website. So, it's a basic form, very simple to understand. I'll show you where you need to click. So you need to click over here. This is the box which you will tick as the adult dependent relative of a person who is British citizen or present or settled in the UK. So, for example, the son is settled in the UK, doing a very good job and got the British nationality as well. They will tick this box that their relative who is in India, Pakistan, or wherever in the world, they coming from there to here. This is the second page of the form where you will provide all the details, just the basic details, just like an other application form. This is the third page of the form. Goes 1.17. So all these questions, you just need to answer them. Your sponsor financial circumstances. So this is the second part of the form. So where you will provide that you have enough money, that they are coming over here, you will look after them, and you have enough accommodation, and you will provide all the details in this section. That's the third one, where you will provide your address, where they will stay, your accommodation, and your other details, your property. So you will provide all the details on this part 3. Part 4, continuation and additional information. So anything you wanted to inform the home office, that why you want them to come. Like they don't have anyone to look after back home, they don't have enough financially, they are dependent on you, and you are the only child or only person who can look after them. In that case, you will put all the details over here. I also recommend that you can get the doctor's note and all that to counter the information. This is the guidance. So read this guidance carefully. So every section which you have to fill. So guidance for part 1, guidance for part 2. So it's do it yourself. You just need to read through and you just need to provide the answer. I'm happy to share this form with you. Just drop me an email and I'll send it to you. This is the updated version. So whenever you fill any application form, make sure it's updated. So this is June 2023.